Purchase your tracks today.
All like this.
It's great having you here. I saw some people.
Yo. What's really good, everybody?
What's up?
Welcome. Episode 80.
Yeah.
Season 3 of the Roachroom Podcast. We are joined by your host, Tyler.
Yeah.
It's right there.
I'm in the stew.
Yeah. Stew time, baby.
Yes, sir. Busy week watching some stuff.
True.
Getting some trailers. A lot of Comic-Con stuff came out over this week, which is pretty interesting.
Big news.
Yeah, big news. For anybody that hasn't heard, just because this is what we talk about on the show and everything, but RDJ is coming back in the MCU as Doctor Doom. It's kind of like a mixed bag for me,
I know that's
right?
what you're going for. Yeah.
So like, for me, it's like, I love RDJ. I love, his Iron Man and other roles that he's played.
Yeah.
I think that he's gonna make Doctor Doom, he's gonna bring his own flavor and it's gonna be dope to the character. This for me is kind of like a casting L. I don't like it. it's like giving off desperate.
Well, it's definitely desperate, 100%.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're gonna try to do like a switcheroo type thing. Like they'll introduce RDJ as a Doctor Doom, but then the worst Doctor Doom is gonna come in, and that's gonna be the one that we're actually gonna be fighting against.
Yeah, maybe.
I think this is the hype. Woo! Got to get in there.
Yeah.
And see what's going on. But that's what I would predict is the route that they would go down, because for him to then play this villain for a couple arcs of somebody's story, it's got to be more than one. It'd have to be like Kang. You know what I mean?
I don't know, man. I think he's just coming back from the movie.
But then I know, but that's what I'm saying. If you were introducing him as Doctor Doom, the Doctor Doom that they're going with, and you have him in there for one movie, that's a big miss.
Oh, I agree.
You know,
I
can't do that.
I hope it's not like a Age of Ultron type of thing.
Right, and I don't think that they would do that. They're looking for somebody with a little bit of longevity. So I think what would be happening is that he gets introduced as our new Fantastic Four's Doctor Doom. Brought in, he might be bad, whatever, da-be-da-be-da. He's gonna end up being defeated, but there'll be the other Doctor Doom.
Yeah.
As the Kang situation that we were going to get, and someone started to get, like, the big bad will actually show up. It'll be somebody completely different. This is just a hype train to go see 5, because in 6, the big bad will be there.
We'll have to see, man.
And they'll build him up in between 5 and 6. The real Doctor Doom that they'll go with. Timothy Chalamet. You know.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see.
You know, I think, it's definitely a big announcement. I'm more excited about the Russo brothers coming back for the 5 and 6 Avengers movies.
True.
I think that I have more faith in them at least making a good film, a superhero film, than anything we've really got.
Yeah, that's fair. They've proven themselves before, and they're capable of writing decent stories.
Yeah.
And that's ultimately what it boils down to. We had this discussion beforehand. Story, at the end of the day, is what should be placed above everything else. Visuals, da-da-da-da. You have to have a good story.
Yeah.
I mean, it goes the same thing with video games, too. If it's a story-based video game. But if you have a compelling story, you don't need insane off-the-wall graphics and combat and all that kind of stuff. If it's a gripping story, right, then people are in.
Story, 100%. That's really the only two things I care about.
You don't even have to have the story spelled out to you, i.e. Elden Ring and Souls-likes. Read the description of items and you'll learn the story.
Yeah.
Over bits and pieces, but it's compelling and they do it in a good way. So
yeah, I agree.
Like I said, at the end of the day, and the Russo brothers are good at doing that, or have done well in the past.
Yeah, they have a good track record of doing that with superhero films.
And working with RDJ, they have that relationship there too. So there's going to be snacks on set, hidden everywhere. It'll be munching,
Yeah.
You'll see Dr. Doom munching on something.
Yeah. Just in general, I'm excited to see what they do with it. And I don't know. I don't know what else they, other than, I guess Galactus would be next.
Yeah.
And then it'd probably be over.
Well, I feel like you'd have to somehow put the X-Men in for Galactus.
Oh yeah,
so that'd have to be introduced
I just
first.
mean like the next big bad after Doom.
Magneto. Do that.
He's not like a big bad, though.
But he could.
Well, I mean, yeah, you're right. He could.
He could team up with somebody.
Sir Ian McKellen is getting old.
They can't drag him back out.
No,
but then he'd be like more of a rival.
Or Fassbender. I'd be cool with Fassbender.
Yeah.
But they wouldn't do that.
Why?
Because 20th Century Fox characters are all gone.
Maybe not Magneto. You don't know.
My God.
You don't know. But we'll talk about that. We'll actually get into that. Actually, let's roll on that.
Springboard into our main
our thing here. What do we got?
Main review.
Well, we got House of the Dragon, episode 6. I was just going to go through the whole rundown. Yeah. We got the review there for Deadpool/Wolverine. That was our little teaser there. Massive trailer time today. So many trailers. We got Joker, Foley Do, Rings of Power Season 2, Arcane, Borderlands, and more.
Yeah, so much more.
Many more. So that's what we're going to be getting into today.
Like it.
Where do we want to start?
I think we just start right at Deadpool.
Okay.
To be honest.
All right.
Just because we're already on the Marvel wave.
You would do that to me. You would.
I'm sorry.
Just because I didn't have this set up yet. So, yeah, give me a sec. I forgot.
All good?
Forgot to do something. So, yeah. Just fill this time out.
We saw Deadpool and Wolverine, the third Deadpool film. The first Disney R-rated superhero film.
Oh, and it sure was.
It was pretty R-rated. It was. How do I sum this up? It was definitely a decent watch. Like when we get into the nitty-gritty of things, we'll talk. We'll talk about some stuff non-spoiler that we liked, and some stuff that we didn't like non-spoiler, and then we'll talk some spoiler stuff that we also liked and didn't like.
Hey, don't give them that preview.
Well, no. But yeah, I mean, it was a pretty decent watch. Not too long. I think it may have been like an hour and 45.
Really?
I don't know.
It
felt long to you?
It had a little length to it. I felt. And towards the end, I was like, man, this is still going, because spoiling, nothing was happening. Like nothing really, like things happened, but nothing really happened.
Yeah. There's not really too many stakes in the film.
So that's where I felt like we were in Act 1 this whole time.
So
like,
are we like we're
gonna get into it. We'll get into it right now. Hey, down in front. Yeah, there you go.
Yes,
that's what you get.
All right, so welcome everybody to the Roachroom Podcast Deadpool and Wolverine review. Welcome.
We're here.
So we saw this film Thursday night. Decent watch. It didn't really feel long to me. You said it felt a little longer.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Towards the end, that's what I was saying. Like, I didn't realize we were really at the end yet, because I was like, where's the...
Yeah.
What's actually happening?
Yeah.
I couldn't believe that was the actual, like, this is the whole thing.
Yeah.
When it was introduced, I was like, oh, this is the mid thing. And that's why I was like, dude, there's got to be so much more. This is crazy. And then it was like, nah. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's all they got.
So, yeah.
Yeah, so... it's weird because I really like Deadpool. I love Wolverine. I love Hugh Jackman as Wolverine too.
A lot of people do.
So I can sum up this movie in a couple, I guess in one sentence. It is more fan service than Multiverse of Madness.
More than meets the eye.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's literally like they should have. It's fan service pool.
100%.
It's
cameo pool.
Yeah, it is. And
nostalgia pool.
It's not really a bad thing in the sense that they did a decent job of mixing the Deadpool-y joke stuff and like Disney-fied it. Because they did.
They definitely did.
They did. And it's like I said, when I say they did a good job of blending that, I think that they did as much as they possibly could to
and that's when we got done watching it. That was the one thing I think both of us said is like, this was the best that I think that they could do between the two properties, the original and with Disney. So, and I mean, overall, it wasn't bad. It was not bad. There were parts where I'm like, there's some jokes, one in particular where I'm like, this is going on way too long. I get the joke, and it can stop now. And then we're actually going to do it again later in the movie. And I'm like, are you kidding me?
It was a screaming goat complex. It was kind of like that with that joke where it was like it just kept happening, and where it was funny the first like 2 times for me, and then it was like, okay.
Well, yeah, the original gag, if it would have been 3-4 examples, right, and then we're out, done. Fine. No, it's on and on and on. And I thought that they did that in the trailer too, didn't they? In one of the trailers, they had that in there already. Yeah. So it's like I have already seen the joke, and now we're doing it again, but it's extended plus an encore. And I'm like, dude, I'm over it.
So you bring up an interesting point where I'm myself as a viewer, I am getting so tired of multiple trailers for movies.
Yeah.
Where it's like trailer 1, trailer 2, extended trailer, teaser trailer, a deep cut trailer, or whatever. Like, I'm over it.
They tried to do some things where they paint some characters out or whatever, mislead you, but
dude, just let me watch the movie.
Right. And you're still ultimately showing parts and scenes. And it's like, oh, I know they're going to this place, and I know they're going to be here.
It's like a great metaphor for that, like, type of thing that's going on with like movies and stuff with their trailers. It's like if you ever had like a dad or uncle or something when you have like a family get together and like someone's making the food and they keep walking in the kitchen and picking the food, like you being like, oh, let me do that.
Yeah.
And it's like
it's not done yet.
They just like keep doing it, and it's like, stop! You're gonna ruin it for yourself.
Right.
Like, you just tasted all the food. Like, now when you sit down, you're just like, oh yeah, I know what this tastes like. Like, you know what I mean? Where it's like, dude, why can't we just have one trailer for stuff?
Yeah.
Especially like doing a podcast where we cover this type of stuff, where it's like, oh my God, the 3rd trailer for Deadpool came out. It's about to drop.
Yeah, and
just let it go.
I didn't watch that one, right? We didn't watch the 3rd one on here.
No,
and I don't know what was in there.
I was like, I'm done.
The one thing I saw on it was that apparently in that trailer there was a spoiler for some character coming back. I think that might have been X-23. I'm not sure.
Unbelievable. I did get spoiled on that though.
No.
Do you want to hear how?
How?
The press tour.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
She was there.
She was standing with Hugh Jackman.
Yeah.
And I was like, why the fuck is she standing with Hugh Jackman? And then I was like, they put her in the film, didn't they? And then, sure enough,
she there.
Sorry, everybody that, was listening or whatever, but yeah, that's how I got spoiled. So now you have to suffer. But
or you might have watched the trailer. I don't know. But somebody was supposed to be spoiled in there. Yeah. I would assume it was her. But either way,
I mean,
there's a lot of characters.
Again, I love the fan service that they did. Like in this film, there's a lot of stuff that they did with characters that I know growing up. And I was like, this is cool. Does it make it a better movie, a better story? Fuck no. Not at all.
I think some of the issues with it is the meta-ness of it. You know what I mean? With the Fox being acquired by Disney and all of that. If you don't know, or if we take this movie and go 10 years out or whatever, it's not going to have the same relevance, the same weight. I don't think.
I don't know. I guess like
if I compare it to Deadpool 1 and 2 joke-wise and stuff like that, those, even though there was meta stuff in it, it was less self-referential.
I think like when you boil it down, it really depends on how like a viewer 20 years from now that doesn't know anything about Marvel or whatever, doesn't know anything. I would assume like I don't know, and this is probably what they're trying to set up for, especially with this movie, is like if you start with like like, I don't know, Captain America. Like, if you're going in timeline order and stuff, this, I don't know anymore. But this movie, I'm
You're
being
right.
serious. But this movie is like, I would assume it would make people want to dig into those Fox property movies more to make it make more sense, I guess. You know what I mean? Because, like, I've watched all the Marvel movies in timeline order before.
Yeah.
And I've had a list where it puts
Everything,
the Fox
yeah.
properties in order too. This one, in a good way, kind of bookends those branches that
For
were
sure.
out. But when I started, especially with like Captain America, it's like if you start there and you do the entire tree that's there, it's a pretty cool
Watch,
I don't know.
bro.
Yeah, like collection, whatever you want to call it, like story going up into.
Would you start with Eternals then? Watch like the first quarter of Eternals and stop.
Well, I guess yeah, like
Go on.
now, yeah.
And then
like,
you'd have to watch part of Thor, right? Where they have the Odin part where he goes to so you didn't have to watch that clip.
somebody would have to splice it all
dude,
together.
Dang.
That'd be cool.
That'd be one crazy cut right there.
But yeah, but that's what I'm saying though, is like it's one of those things where I would assume maybe not just this movie, but other movies with Fox properties involved, like Multiverse of Madness and stuff like that, would want a viewer to dig into those other like where it's like, you know, oh, they have Wolverine in this Deadpool movie, that's cool as hell, like, what, that's awesome, wait, there's other what is all this? And then it's like they look up Hugh Jackman, they're like, wait a minute, this guy's been playing Wolverine for 20 years
Yeah.
and he was playing all these old Wolverine, what are all these old Wolverine movies? These are cool. Probably not, but I don't. Well, I mean, like
know.
20 years from now, people are probably gonna watch this shit and go like, people like this shit.
True,
Like,
true.
I don't know.
My main
We're all gonna be
example for
watching
the
anime
jokes
in
that
20
that
years.
will not age, in my opinion, is like, for one example, we're joining the MCU at a low point, right? Deadpool, we're joining it at somewhat of a low point. Got a chuckle from me
Yeah, me
watching
too.
it, right? In 10 years, that will not land. It will not be as referential as it is right
today.
now.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
that's
yeah.
the main thing about this movie. Like, the meta-ness is right now meta.
Yeah. And I think another thing that this, and we're not trying to dogpile the movie right now, but I think another thing this movie suffers from is that it's literally a movie that is like, hey, Deadpool, you're in the MCU now, okay? We're gonna explain it now.
Exactly.
It's the entire movie.
Yeah.
And
well, that and X-Men, I guess. More X-Men, even though X-Men have already been introduced,
yeah,
but
you're
through
right.
a different
Yeah.
dimension. So now they're here.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, and now Wolverine's gonna lead them.
Yeah.
Probably.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, I know. Till you're 90.
I liked that.
Yeah,
joke.
good,
I thought
good
that
joke.
was good.
Good joke.
See, and that's God. That's the shitty part. Not the shitty part. It's like the bittersweet part about this. Because Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool is just
Phenomenal.
a gem.
It's great. He does a
And
good job.
He does. And the charisma that he has with Hugh Jackman on screen is so amazing.
It's true.
And you can really tell that during the film, they had such a blast filming this movie.
Definitely.
So and you can see that on screen. So it makes you really like the film. It's just everything else in it is like, Disney, what
Paper mache.
what were we
walls.
thinking?
Yeah.
Huh?
Well, honestly for me too, because we mentioned is rated R, so you have language, gore, and all that. The blood and all that, I was fine with. There was a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah.
I was all right. I'm like, yeah, all right. That's what I'll take from a rated R comic book movie for sure.
Yeah.
Any day. Way better than what we got out of Echo for being mature.
Yeah.
But on the other end, when it comes to language, in my opinion,
Too much
use of the F word. I get it that you could, and they definitely, said it more than 3 times, which is what we thought at the beginning. Maybe they're gonna do it that way, but too much, in my opinion. Overused. It was basically the South Park shit episode when they were allowed to say shit for the first time, and they said it as many times as they could.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give that.
There was
to
just
you.
parts where that was not required in the dialogue. It did not enhance the line any more or less.
It was just
we just needed a fucking in there.
Yeah.
There was times where it was appropriate, but there was a lot more where it's like, yeah, you're just spitting it out there. And when there was a couple where I was just like, that was definitely inserted into the line.
Yeah.
Because you can say it.
Yeah, I'll give you that for sure. It's weird because it's like, it's kind of what I wanted, but it's like they served me what I wanted, but it just wasn't cooked well. Like, in my opinion,
you ordered it. They gave it to you, the beef Wellington, but it was like, Ramsay cooks way better beef Wellingtons than this beef Wellington.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not entirely sure what happened with that.
If we didn't have 2 other Deadpool movies to compare it to, I think it would be held in a higher regard in my opinion.
Yeah, and
but
the other thing that this one kind of lacks is the other 2 had like this grittier tone, like this gritty lens or coloring.
It wasn't
dirty.
as polished.
Yeah,
for sure.
And it's like as soon as Deadpool's on or Ryan Reynolds is even on screen, it's like, like the wig thing. Oh my god. Why? Wade would never do that.
But he did.
Yeah, he did.
He said he can't do it no more. He worked at what? Staples? Whatever. Something like that.
Yeah. So, yeah. What are you giving it? Final verdict, and then we'll do some spoilers.
It's a little bit of, because I thought about this earlier, and it's like it's on fence post for me. Usually everything does come down to a teeter between 2 numbers. Not that it's that crazy of a difference, because it's still on the higher end, but it's between a 7 and an 8, honestly. Because
it's so weird. That's exactly where I am.
It's like I want to praise the parts that I liked to the 8, but the negatives. And that's where I was still trying to look at this movie, necessarily not in Deadpool 1, 2, 3, or even Deadpool in the MCU, but just this movie is an individual. And will it be revisited? Will I watch this movie again? I don't know. I think I'd rather watch 1 than I would want to watch this.
1 is the best one.
Oh, I know. But
yeah, I kind of feel the same.
That's why I feel like it would drag it more to a 7. It's still good. Like, it's a 7 is still a good score, 70%, whatever, But
I'm gonna go with an 8.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with an 8 strictly because they made me care about Wolverine again.
Fair.
And Hugh Jackman performed after Logan, like his performance in this film kind of like revitalizes everything that you love about Wolverine, and I really
you actually
liked
got
it.
to really see Wolverine be Wolverine,
dude. Yeah,
I'll give you that.
So for me, that was kind of like a really, all the fodder and cameo bullshit and everything like that aside, that was really special for me. I've grown up since he first was ever in a Wolverine
of course.
role. So
2001.
to see him,
I think that was when X-Men.
Yeah.
The first X-Men came out.
yeah, and just to see him back in it and just doing it well is really interesting to me, and I just like the revamp of the character, different story and stuff like that, where it's like that's where a variant kind of works for me. Is like, wow, you gave him some meat. Okay, cool. Like, I like it.
Give me the meat. Give it to me raw.
And it's kind of why I resonated with like Sylvie a little bit in Loki season 2. They gave her a little bit more fleshed out backstory. And I thought that she, was an interesting character after that. It wasn't just like Loki female.
Hopefully, and it's not necessarily the same character. I guess it would be with RDJ. If they can do that with RDJ's variant, I all about it. If you can handle it that way.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know. I liked a lot of stuff about it. I didn't like some stuff about it.
Right. The list
third act
of things I
mess.
like outweigh what I don't. Main villain.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on? Yeah. Just yeah. Irritated.
A villain like that shouldn't have a one-off thing like Age of Ultron type of thing.
Yep.
I've always
You're just a
had a
springboard
problem
into the MCU.
Yeah, I've always had a problem with villains that just are one-offs. We now know that like Kang is a one-off too.
Not technically a one-off.
Kind of.
He's had a couple. He was in a couple things. He's not necessarily a one.
Kang the Conqueror.
Correct.
Was a one-off.
Kang the Conqueror.
Yeah, Ant-Man Quantumania.
Yeah.
Garbage.
Yeah, eaten by an ant.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I have a big problem with that in general. I just think that it's cheesy and cheap. So when that kind of stuff happens, it makes me a little upset.
And this is a principle which I don't understand why they go down this road, because it's so very anti-comic book. But why are the villains generally killed at the end, or just they're supposed to be recurring characters
coming back,
and
just like the heroes,
and you can have them in different properties, like they were starting to do with Kang a little bit. But that's Kang's nature, is that there's multiple of them. That's why they were doing it. But you should be doing that with your villains to begin with.
Yeah.
And you could, at that point, like, again, you have to have good writing team behind it. But you could have me more interested in multiple side projects if they were expansive like that. And it didn't have to literally be like, bloop, connect, and a bit.
Yeah, like, take for instance, what if we saw a Spider-Man movie with like Wilson Fisk as a villain that Spider-Man easily takes down in the beginning of the film, and then in Daredevil he gets out of jail for that sentence.
Yeah,
and then he hires somebody like Shocker and Scorpion and like Vulture to take down Frank Castle. Or something like that.
See,
you know what I mean?
That's
like,
actually really what they should be doing series like.
Why is that
using
not a
multiple
thing?
characters, just like a comic book arc, and going through and doing that? That's really the.
I think you're really smart for saying something like that, because I did not even think about that.
Yeah, I mean, the single character movies, I think we're past now.
Well, and it's also just to bleed into what you're saying. It's like, they're so focused on connectivity that it's like, why aren't you connecting the villains together then?
I think that was really cool in the beginning, because they were really the first ones to do that. The MCU.
Me too. Yeah.
Roadmap for a lot of things, very appreciative of it. But as soon as we introduce this multiverse type stuff, that's when we really should be going all out. Not that every variant, because we see variants that are they look the same as the regular character, so you can continue that, and it doesn't have to be 616.
Yeah.
You know, that's where I would be more, like I said, more intrigued into what they're doing if they did something like that, and I could not necessarily have to worry about the stories that came before. We're introduced to all these characters now. If you're introducing a new one, do a solo movie, whatever, or have it melded in, fine. But with established characters, you don't need an explanation. You don't need the through line. They're just doing the thing, and boom. Hey, this is Thor. You can even have it say, if you don't want it connected to your main universe, have it say another one at the beginning.
Yeah.
1748, not 616. And then I go, okay, that's Thor in a different universe, and he's doing this, and he's teaming up with Spider-Man. Whatever, who knows? Like, possibilities are endless at that point. Yeah. And you could then adapt other comic books that are doing this. It doesn't have to necessarily be a thing. Or just do the arc, like you were saying.
Yeah.
Because the arcs are including multiple characters.
Yeah. The best ones
the problem, the problem at that point comes into contracts, actors' obligations. It's a lot of work. I get it, but I think that would be a series that I would start if I were them, using your main tentpoles that that you got.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think that's a bad idea at all.
That's my 2 cents.
Yeah. But yeah, Deadpool.
But with Deadpool, we went off tangent.
No, it's all good.
Multiverse.
I think 8 out of 10 and 7 out of 10. I think it's a step in the right direction.
Yeah.
So
definitely a step in the right direction.
Yeah.
More like that.
Yeah, I agree. I think the Avengers movies should be R, in my opinion.
Could you imagine?
That would be awesome.
Can't do it though. Need them kitty eyes.
Well,
and the kitty toys.
I'm just saying.
They need to sell. Sell.
Yeah, but if Deadpool is an Avenger and that movie is PG-13, that's going to be real bad.
You're not going to get a lot of Deadpool.
Nope. Might have him in 3 scenes so you can
drop in the only F-bomb. He'll be the only, Hey!
Yeah. Fuck!
Yeah. Just cuts to him. What the fuck is that?
Yeah. Maybe.
He's out. He's done.
Yeah, so do we even want to spoil shit? I'm cool with talking about a couple of things. I just don't,
I just want to put, and you'll see it when you watch the movie. And I definitely recommend watching the movie. It was good. They, like you said, they did Wolverine justice in this movie.
Yeah.
So I'd watch it just for that alone. But the end fight with the villain, there is an effect that is used of the I don't know, it's like a tropey head bobble, interdimensional,
like an exorcist possessed head type of thing,
and it looked terrible to me, and I go, what is this?
Yeah,
it was the worst part of the film for me.
Fair.
Worst. That, and then there was one scene after an action scene, they pop out the back of this bus, and to me, it looked like terrible rubbery CGI, and that was the second worst scene of the movie. Other than that, I really didn't have a problem with anything visually. Everything else looked pretty good. I think their suits looked really good.
Did you know that Wolverine's arms are CG
through the whole movie?
Yeah. And now it's not his. It's like, so in the pictures from the behind the scenes when they were fighting, when they got leaked, everybody hated how his costume was like full arm, like he had like sleeves.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, fuck that. That looks like shit.
They did.
So what they did was, because they had already filmed everything, they took pictures of like Hugh's arms, and then they grafted them onto.
They mapped it onto the.
And so the entire movie.
That's so funny.
It's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I learned that from a YouTube video today. I was like, what? No way.
I mean,
that looks pretty good.
Props to you guys on that. Yeah.
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 That was pretty crazy.
Wasn't noticeable. That's a lot of work. Insane.
Yeah.
So
I was like, what? Okay.
good job.
Wow.
But it's still, I mean,
Yeah, maybe that's why they had to do the head thing. They're like, we don't have enough resources to do the rest. We've been making Hugh's arms.
yeah,
like,
they were working on that scene,
Yeah.
and then they got that directive, and they're like, all right, well, now we got to go back,
Yeah.
do all that, and it's like, we need this movie out. I'm like, well, we're at the end.
Hey, Bob. Hey, Bob.
Yeah, right.
Sorry, excuse me.
Yeah, so, I mean, oh, God, it was so bad, though.
Yeah.
Real bad. For a character like that to be obliterated and out, and what?
Yep.
Or maybe they're not.
It's not the first time that they've disrespected that family, though. I'm serious. They had his son in his own show on FX, and it's really
But
good.
that's Fox.
Oh, I know. They did one season of it, and then they were like, canceled. So, and it was really good. So
Who knows, though? We might see them again.
you'll probably see them casted in something.
I
Not
didn't
to me.
mind. I didn't mind her.
I didn't mind her either. I mean, and that's like a real character in the
Oh, I
comics.
bet.
Yeah.
I bet.
So,
But it was, yeah, her effect was cool, and
I thought it was well acted.
and exactly,
Yeah.
I did too. So that's why the end felt very disappointing to me. It's because I'm like, but no more of that, and that's how, really, you got him with the Palpatine.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Disney.
Gotta love it.
So yeah, that's one of my big down. That's what's definitely dropped that score down. But hey,
For me, something that I guess was a mild annoyance, something that like I deducted points for, was the entire introduction of the character Paradox. He didn't need to be there. Nothing that he did added to the film or made things more interesting for me. I thought he was a whiny little bitch,
we was.
and I hated his character, and I just thought that it was again a washed over excuse of why Deadpool needs to be here. It's because some dude's tampering with shit. Cool.
Well, yeah, that's definitely part of it. That's definitely part of it.
I just didn't find him interesting. I didn't care about his character or anything about what he was.
I don't really think you're supposed to. Really, it's just he's a through line to get them where they need to go.
Yeah.
You know, that's ultimately what it is.
That
I do like the new TVA.
I see, and this is my problem. Is I was like, okay, we don't know who Paradox is.
No.
Why did he get introduced when we could have had somebody like Owen Wilson or somebody else do it?
I think
that we
because
know?
Owen Wilson wouldn't be doing that.
What about the other dude?
Who?
I don't know, the fixer guy.
Ouroboros?
Yeah.
No.
Come on, man, do something.
Do something.
Yeah, with the
No,
old
I mean,
cast.
but it was
Ruby was there, but goddamn.
It was like it had to be somebody that we're not affiliated with because of the motives.
Well, right, but that's what I'm saying. Like, why can't we take like one of the TVA members that we know? Maybe not Owen Wilson, I get that, but like another TVA member that we know that they were working with. I know that there's like two other ones.
Well,
that
they had what's her name? She was like the head,
who?
Ruby or whatever.
Oh, well, yeah. But no, I'm talking about for the motives though, being bad. Like, why couldn't we have like somebody from the, that hates the way that the TVA is going on right now that we know already? Become Paradox.
I guess, but they just didn't want to soil those characters. I don't know.
I just thought it was.
I liked it that it was somebody else, and
Fair.
and that it was somebody, subdivision. That it wasn't. That's how they have it, kind of more bureaucratic.
Yeah.
Subdivisioned out, And yeah, this guy, he's kind of trying to do some embezzlement scheme. This manager over here at store 721.
Yeah, I mean, I get it.
You know, and the word gets up to the boy. Wait, what the hell going on? I'm gonna call regional managers up, and we're gonna go down there, and
Yeah.
That's how I was like, it's fine. But I liked how the new TVA was presented. They conducted themselves a little differently. You could tell that this is a new management.
Yeah, I agree. I didn't have a problem with like any of that. I just didn't like Paradox.
Yeah,
I just
fair.
thought he was like a bland character that I was just like, ugh.
I don't think that he was supposed to have that much of an impression, but I don't know how you also really do. You fall into that paradox of needing to know that character to have an attachment. Yes, it would work for somebody like you or me, who's seen Loki and all that, but the other people, anyway. The only person I think maybe you could get away with, I can't remember his name, but he was the criminal at Alcatraz in the OG life. He was like shorter guy or whatever. He was like, he was more back.
Yeah. That's the guy I'm talking about.
Okay, yeah, that one would probably be the only one that I think would work. But he had his redemption arc, if you will, because they showed him being a criminal and then was redeemed. But
Whatever,
you could have him slip back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Come
Making
on,
things a little bit more dynamic. I get it.
Bullshit.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. Like I said, I didn't have as much of a problem with Paradox, but that would have been a little bit more of a member berry thing for me that I would like to. So
Yeah. I mean, that's fair. Whatever. All in all, I like the movie.
actually, you're right. You would probably had better interactions with Ruby or whatever, being like, dude, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Did we just save the universe?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It would have been better, but that's just me.
Like,
Whatever.
dude, I had a hot chocolate machine. Loki got rid of the shit. Said it wasn't healthy. Got us all propel.
Yeah.
I don't like that flavored water bullshit. You go off.
Yeah,
But you couldn't. Yeah, it's fine.
all good.
It's fine.
Things
Things that you liked. Fight scene.
fight scenes. They were in spoiler, right?
I mean, we haven't hit the spoiler. We can hit a spoiler if you want.
Yeah. Just I'll just knock mine out.
We woo for everybody. So I don't know if you can hear it, but it's spoiler time.
It's all good.
We played it. We heard it. Oh yeah, I was
so-
looking at the wrong screen because it's delayed. Yeah, we hear. Spoilers.
I really liked Wolverine's mask being used in this. I liked.
Yes and no.
I liked it.
I like that the mask was there, but sometimes the eyes look too CGI-y. It was, I don't know.
I like it. I want it. I want more.
Okay, fair.
I'm in there. I don't even need Hugh Jackman's face on the screen anymore.
I think for me the part that messed with my head is that it is like half and half because half of his face is exposed.
Yeah.
With Deadpool being a full mask or Spider-Man or whatever, I think it works a little better.
Probably.
But just because it stops here and it's just this is like really white,
yeah.
I don't know.
That's fair.
It looked like it was like almost glowing. It's like
I like it still.
laser beam. But yeah,
I like
the
more.
design was fine.
It'll probably get better in time too.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. I like all the cameos that were in the I don't know, place where Eliath is, where you're pruned.
Yeah.
All that shit was
The
cool.
lanes between.
Yeah. Sabretooth was in there. Blade was in there.
That was a big one.
Blade was dope.
When he
I was
walked out, I was like, oh my God,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
The biggest one for me was like one of the first ones.
Oh yeah.
And it's our boy Chris Evans.
Yeah, I was like, what? Captain America,
Dude,
what the fuck?
yeah, right. I'm like, yeah, you've been pruned out here? What did you do, Cap?
Yeah.
Like, you've been messing with... Or maybe that was the Cap that, like, sent all the Infinity Stones back. Like, he got,
True.
who knows? But yeah, no. Surprise! Surprise, bitches.
Yeah, he's like, flame on. I was
Torched
like, what
up. I'm
the
like,
fuck?
yeah, yo, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I enjoy that. That was the
That
big
was dope.
one, and I really like started settling in at that point. I'm like, all right, you tricked me on that one, but
Yeah.
I'm in. That was a good choice.
Yeah, I agree. I thought that was awesome. There was a lot of like stuff like that in this film, I guess you could say.
Toad's in there.
Yeah, Toad's in there. There's, I mean, like all the Deadpool variants that were coming out were cool. Matthew McConaughey said a couple lines. That was cool. Blake Lively said Uzi time, baby. That was cool. I mean,
The dog was cool.
dog was cool. Dog pool. Deadpool was there.
I'm like, and I get this, and this movie is so weird for me in some points. I'm split like 50-50 on really good song choices and music choices, and then really bad ones and not in the right times for some. And it's such a juxtaposition.
It's weird because, I think all the music is like Blake Lively's like Spotify playlist. I'm like dead ass because there's like NSYNC, there's like Taylor Swift, there's like I don't know, it's like a bunch of shit, and I was just like,
Some of it worked though.
I hate.
My favorite was Madonna.
Madonna's alright. I hated watching Deadpool dance the NSYNC bye bye bye.
Yeah, right.
I fucking hated it. I was literally like, why are you doing this on screen? And it was funny the first time. You did the entire fucking choreography.
Well, there's a reason why.
It's because Blake Lively likes NSYNC.
No.
Oh.
I was gonna say, in my opinion, the reason why is the cost of the rights of that song. We're not just using it for 10 seconds. We gotta make this worthwhile.
Oh.
That's why we're gonna play a whole bunch of it.
I was like, dude, what
Because you're
the
gonna
hell?
be paying the same license fee whether you use 10 seconds or you use the whole thing.
That shit was whack.
So
I was like, dude, why is he dancing to this shit like that? This is weird. I hate it.
yeah.
I mean, like, it would cut to like dope ass like fight scenes, and then he's just like dancing out there. No one's there. I'm
Meta.
just like, what are
Meta.
we doing? Hate it.
The music is both diegetic and non-diegetic.
That was really the only bad music choice, in my opinion, is like that. It's really the dancing that ruined it for me. I'm not even gonna lie, and it's not even a gripe on like Ryan Reynolds or anything or NSYNC or whatever. It just like didn't work for me. Like I just was like, this is like cheesy.
If it was like a short bit, I would have been okay with it.
Me too.
I would have been
Me
totally
too.
fine.
It was so long. It was like the entire song. Like, I mean, we got every single guy from NSYNC singing on that song. We got every part in there. That's crazy.
We bought the song. All right. That's Backstreet's back.
Lame.
But either way.
Yeah, I didn't like it. But yeah. 8 out of 10. That's about it for me.
There you go.
On Deadpool. I liked it though. It's a step in the right direction, bro. I'm
Watch it.
excited to see Hugh Jackman till he's 90. Yeah, that was a great joke. Yeah. Let's run an ad real quick.
Yeah.
I gotta poop.
Wow.
I know. I'm sorry.
No apology. Yeah. We back, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bump it. Yeah. No, all right, we back. We're back.
Yeah, man, we got House of the Dragon to review now.
It's true. Episode 6.
Episode 6. I'm having a hard time remembering.
I know. Me too.
I remember a few key moments, though.
Yeah.
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 A lot of fire.
There was definitely a lot of fire.
Yeah.
Things did not work out to plan.
No.
Originally, no. Kind of wild. I was.
Why?
What do you mean?
I wonder why.
Didn't want to.
Yeah.
No way. Done. Not doing that.
Yeah.
You're not telling me who's gonna ride me, bro. Ride to Hema. But no. So yeah, I mean, it's a lot of information again. Still really well acted. There was a scene with Eamon when he was being requested on the battlefield, and he has a little ego about him, and is kind of pissed that people are trying to tell him what to do.
Yeah.
It's like, no, you understand. I'm the one in charge here. I have the dragon.
Yeah.
So he opts to not do that. He's not gonna go where the letter requested him, and instead he's gonna go over to the Free Cities, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna enlist some help over there. That's the Crab Man. If you remember him from the first season, that's where he was from, and where he's going. I guess to be like, yo, because they're people of the city are not happy.
No.
That's one of the big themes of this episode, and it's kind of how Rhaenyra's attempting to fight her war at this point. It's not a hot war; it's a cold war of the people, trying to win their affections. You remember?
Yeah. With the food.
Yeah. So they're doing the blockade, but they also supplied a whole bunch of food to some lower class people, and there's a lot of them. Opposed to the royals. And it's like, hey, this is Rhaenyra gifting you all of this food. So we'll see how the townsfolk feel after the next episode.
Well, they almost killed Allison.
It's true,
And
it wasn't a good time for them.
no.
It wasn't a good time,
Yeah.
and it's not good if the people turn on you.
No.
You got dragons. You do have that. Unless all those dragons are other places. We know one dragon's dead.
It's true.
They only had the two, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So only one left right now. Don't know.
God, yeah, it's
gonna get
quickly
desperate.
developing into a nightmare. It's pretty crazy.
The Greens, yeah, it's going off the rails for the Greens right now.
Yeah.
You got your boy. He's looking a little better, a little bit. He's up and not about, but he's up. He's awake. Your boy Aegon.
Yeah.
He's up and awake. That scene though with Aemon.
That and the scene with what is his name? Foot. Stubfoot.
Yeah. Clubfoot.
Yeah, him
Larys
talking
Strong.
to him. I was like, oh Lord, this is intense.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that was crazy.
And what about we got Allison kicked off? She's off the island.
Yeah.
Voted off the island.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell is
I'm not
happening?
sure what's going to happen
Yeah.
from there. Cause are we gonna see Hightower? I don't know if she goes back, if she stays. I wouldn't want to stay there right now. after events of last week, I would not want to stay there.
That might be the blessing in disguise.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I'm free of my duties. All right,
Yeah, goodbye.
Daddy.
Yeah,
I'm coming home. Yeah, yeah. I'd get the hell out of there, man. For sure.
Yeah.
We did also get, so speaking on, we were talking about a lot of fire. I guess we're gonna go just full spoilers because I don't know how else to go about this.
True.
So spoiler alert, not gonna blow everybody's eardrums off with another wee woo. We had from the previous episode, they were talking about finding somebody of the Targaryen bloodline. that could ride a dragon, because the Targaryens need dragon riders, because they just lost Meleys and Rhaenys. We lost them, so we need somebody to fill in those shoes. And they thought, good idea. Let's look at people who are related to Targaryens. They might not be Targaryens, but they have Targaryen lineage.
Yeah.
It's in their blood. Maybe they can ride dragons. So they find this guy, and he's a decent rank in Rhaenyra's court. Holds a high house seat, and they're like, hey, dude, like, we're thinking about this. It's up to you whether you want to try it. But we're thinking maybe it'll work. I don't know. And he's like, me riding a dragon? I mean, I guess I'll give it a shot, bro. And they bring him down there, and they're like, all right, time's now. Bring out Sea Smoke. Come wandering out there. They got their little sticks, because that's gonna do a whole bunch.
Yeah.
I always thought that. Like, what are you gonna do with them?
Yeah.
But yeah, they're like, all right, hold out your hand, let him sniff you like a dog. And he's doing all right. I'm like, oh man, he's gonna go for it. And he doesn't.
No.
And Dragon's like, yeah, fuck that. Just roasted him.
And a bunch of the
a couple of those dudes.
priests or whatever.
Yeah, they should have been wearing thicker clothing. Not so flammable. But either way, they got torched, and Sea Smoke, he dipped. He's out.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing?
Yeah.
Giving me this lowborn bullshit.
Yeah. But he finds someone.
He does. We were introduced to him the episode prior, correct? And he's over. I'm trying to remember the place. I'm looking at it on the map right now. Over there. It's over there. See it. But he was over there where the Valerians are, the sea people, and Sea Smoke flies over there, seeks a guy out. He thought he was cooked, dude. Could you imagine?
I thought he was cooked.
But I mean, like, but why? Why would he just be like, I'm searching them out and I'm destroying them?
Yeah, I don't know.
Nah, dude, in his mind, yeah. I mean, I would be like, the dragon is hunting me.
Yeah, like why?
He's specifically coming after me.
Yeah, why?
Who slipped the jerky in my back pocket, man? Yeah. But either way, sought him out, and we can only assume that they're created the bond, and he's going to be coming flying in. And
Well,
they
they say that they saw him.
Oh, yeah.
He has a rider, and then at the end, Rhaenyra gets on her dragon, like
She's
goes
like,
out
oh
to
yeah,
seek him.
oh yeah, and then she'd be like, yo, who's on my dragon, bro?
Yeah, it's my dragon, bro. What you doing, bro? But it's good.
It's Clubfoot.
It's good. Hey! It's good for our boy though, because he wants to get noticed by
My papa.
Is that his dad?
It's the papa. I believe so.
Oh shit. Well,
I believe he's a bastard son.
Oh, well yeah, but he
And
wants
that's
to
why
get,
he shaves his head, because he has the silver hair, the Valerian hair. That's why he shaves his head.
No, I'm talking about the Dragon Rider.
The other guy. Well, the other guy. They're brothers.
So they're both.
Yeah.
They're both related. Okay.
Correct. He doesn't have the silver hair. That's why the rider doesn't have the silver hair. That's why he's not looked as fondly upon as his brother, who does have it and is resenting it.
Oh.
And that's why he's like, dude, I mean, I'm trying to be chosen over here.
Yeah.
You don't want the responsibility. He's giving it to you. What the hell,
what the
dude?
fuck? Yeah.
And yeah, so perfect
Every time.
Not the keys, but perfect example, or not of what he wants to do. It's going to bring him, I think, to the place that he wants. Maybe, I don't know. I can't see Corlys really having a problem with it.
No, that's
Especially
what I'm
being
saying. It's
handed
good
the king
for him
now. It's
because he's gonna get close to his dad.
I'm just thinking in typical George R.R. Martin fashion of like, this is what he wants. This is the road that is going to take him to the path to succeed. But his father's actually not going to like it, and it's going to be detrimental. Because that's usually George's like rug pull type thing. Is like you see that that's the direct path, but actually it's not. Like the reciprocating character doesn't care or whatever.
Yeah.
Ultimately ending in tragedy and folly. But
yeah, we'll see. We'll see. All in all, though, not a bad episode. Always like this show. Always fun to see what's going on with Damon and stuff.
Yeah. He's out too. He's going to the Riverlands. Gonna talk to the young kid.
Yeah. We'll see how that goes.
So Grover died. He has two sons. One is Elmo, and the other one
Elbow.
No. No, they were Sesame Street characters. Like literally, yeah. The House Tully, the Grover, and he has Elmo. I know that there is a Kermit, and it's literally it's Sesame Street characters' names.
What the fuck?
That's what George did.
Why?
I don't know.
I don't know,
but he did. Yeah, Grover was the old man, and then there's Elmo. It's not Bert and
I was
Ernie.
gonna be like,
it's not Big Bird.
Ernie and Bert.
No, Grover was the blue guy, right?
I don't know.
Who's in the trash cans?
Oscar.
I believe it's Oscar. Might be. I don't know. But I know they were Sesame Street characters.
And I am the Count. One.
Yeah, right. Count Ymir. Yeah, so he's out to the Riverlands, which is going to be interesting. I'm calling it because this is episode 7 we're going to be watching tonight. Our episode 9 has got to be Damon and Eamon at the at Harrenhal. Gotta be. Just because we know Damon's leaving now, so this episode will be him away. Eamon's going to the Free Cities right now, but ultimately the plan is that Lannisters will be attacking Harrenhal with him on Vagar. So I'm saying that's our episode 9. Or they might do a double feature, and that'll be in episode 8, and then we'll get also a crazy episode 9.
That'd be crazy.
It would be. I would be too.
Yeah.
I would be too. I just I need to see the Blacks. They're gonna be taking over. They need to. Need to get back control. Tired of being on this rocky island that has the coolest table in the world.
It's true.
You need to bring that table over to the Red Keep. We know you won't because we've seen the history. And I don't know why, but that table looks way cooler now than it does.
Way later, yeah.
Well, I guess that's because it's newer. I don't know. Maybe they made it. I don't know.
Way cool.
So
table,
cool.
though.
Glows from the inside and shit.
Yeah,
I want to make
really
it so
cool.
bad, dude. So bad.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
How do I make the table? I need to make tables.
You gotta figure out from the prop designers.
Yeah, have an enormous budget and
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's probably all resin.
All of the yeah. Good bit of it. Got all the machinery for it.
Probably.
Getting paid to do so. Yeah. Not just to have it.
Hey, man, we're like making this table, man. What's this thing for?
Could make a
House of the Dragon.
Yeah, exactly. It's Westeros, bro.
That's how much it is. I don't know, like 10,000. Add 3 more zeros.
Yeah,
to that.
add 3 more zeros and about 400 hours of my time.
Yeah.
I made this table.
There you go.
No, don't put nothing on the table. You also can't put anything on the table because it's textured and mountainy and shit. So, hey, not much use, this table.
Yeah.
Beautiful table, not much use. Wonderful table.
It's the best prop
Clothes.
table.
It's the best table.
The biggest prop table. Great.
We're gonna make Mexico pay for the table. Yeah, so need to make the table. Need it. But good episode.
Yeah, I agree.
Need to be ramping up quickly.
Yeah.
Things gonna be happening.
It's gonna be good.
I hope. I know my boy won't get that swift of a recovery, but I need some more from Aegon, man. Just when you were getting so good, got taken out.
Yeah, it's rough.
And now getting stomped on while you're laying in bed.
True.
My boy!
Yeah, he's getting it bad.
It's true. It's
like
true.
I'm in there.
Cool.
Can't wait for tonight.
9 o'clock Eastern time, HBO, dope, Max, sorry.
It's all good.
It is. It is. But either way, that's House of the Dragon episode 6. I guess we didn't give final scores. I mean, I'm probably gonna land on a 6 for it. It wasn't super exciting, but it was still attention holding and a lot of information. Usually is.
Yeah. I think for me, it's probably gonna land on. Yeah, I think a 6 as well. Like
6 fair.
Just information heavy. Good episode.
Yeah, we're just moving the plot along a little bit.
Yeah.
There was some cool things. Got a dude burn on fire, dragon, and all this, and
yeah, kind of slodgy though. This past episode, a little bit heavy on the information, not too much on the action or
True.
anything. I'm hoping we get something this episode.
Yeah.
And again, I'm still liking it. I love the show. It's a great show.
You can't have every episode have bang 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 bang,
right.
Because it's gonna lose its appeal. You'll get your tolerance built up of it.
Right.
So
agreed.
The impact will be great.
Yeah, it shall be.
Cool.
On to the trailer.
Moving on, baby. All right. Well, let me get some of these set up here. Oh yeah.
Trailer gauntlet.
Yeah. So everybody strap in because we've got a boatload of trailers. Basically, we are Rhaenyra, and you guys are the denizens of King's Landing, and we are supplying you with nuggets of trailers.
Yeah, there you go.
How do we want to start with this? Because we've got a bunch.
I think so. Here's how I think we do this, right?
Ooh, actually, that's not bad.
We can start with just whatever the top one is, and we'll go down the list. Let's do after the trailer's done. Let's do like a 2-minute, 3-minute max, like little thing of what we think.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. Yeah. Okay. No, but there was one trailer in here that we could play, and then you could quickly talk about the topic of it.
Sure.
And then we can move on because yeah. Don't even try it. Don't even try me. Nobody's ready for you yet. I'm not even gonna play a trailer time for it because it's a trailer for a character in the game, but whatever. All right, playing it up. Jeff, you got Jeff, the land shark.
He's super cute.
It's true. So this is ridiculous. This is the whole trailer.
Yeah.
Okay, so I thought that this trailer was going to show a little bit more to kind of springboard into you touching on it, but
so I'll touch on it though. So Marvel Rivals is a new hero shooter from Marvel Studios, Marvel Games, I guess you could say, as you saw. It's made by NetEase Games. It's the first game from them that I've ever played. It's basically, to put it lightly, it's a hero shooter, third person over the shoulder, so it's a little bit different from Overwatch, but if you're familiarized with Overwatch at all, it kind of has the basic fundamentals of that kind of game in it. It's very fun, surprisingly. I saw a couple videos of it recently because I wasn't able to get into the closed alpha. I didn't have an opportunity to get in there. And I've been wanting to play this game since then. So I heard that they were doing an open beta this past week. So I kind of put my nose to the screens and tried to get in because it was, you know, a bunch of hubbubaloo where you have to watch a streamer for about an hour and then you get a code and then you have to go to a website and they give you access to the code and blah, blah, this and that. Got to jump through a ton of hoops.
Right.
There was something that wasn't working for me and it was working for Mike, so I had to get Mike to redeem my code for me and like get me the code and all that, all this.
It was like 3 games in one.
It was insane, dude. It was
The
literally
capture thing was
insane.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
It was pretty crazy. I am not a robot, trust me.
Yeah, that was insane. But all in all, with my time, I've played it for about 23 or 25 hours now. I've put a lot of hours into it. It's fun. I like it a lot. I think it's a solid foundation because we're in a beta right now. I think when the actual game comes out, things will get better. Characters' kits will probably get touched as well. Couple characters here and there that definitely, yeah, like Storm's ult, and just some other things, little things here and there.
Here's your
Oh, my Penta.
here's your Penta, yeah.
Nice. So yeah, as you can see, I mean, it's third person over the shoulder. You got Namor in here. I'm playing as Iron Man, going flying, zipping around. This is the movement in the game, so it's actually pretty impressive for a hero shooter that you can do all this.
It's true. I was surprised.
Yeah.
Same thing with like Spider-Man and stuff.
So, yeah, Spider-Man's a crazy one. So I come up here, you know, Iron Man just bombarding people. This guy's like, hey man, stop. And I'm like, nah, son, I'm not trying to. Blasting him, and then I put out the ult. Goodbye. Boom. Five player kill streak.
Crazy.
Quad, and then boom, Penta. You see it up there. Now, I did later on, I think it was Friday night, I ended up getting something better than a Penta.
Damn. An ace.
It's called a Hexa.
Oh.
It's crazy. Never done that before, so that was fun.
There's that magic portal. That's my favorite.
Yeah, it's a little Star-Lord action going on here. Going on, crazy. Hawks out there, rockets back there. A lot of characters in this. Mantis.
You said it was 21 or 22?
21 to start in the beta with Jeff and Thor. It's 23.
Damn.
So it's a lot of people. Goodbye, Bruce. You know, that's another thing. As you can see, the walls are destructible.
Yeah,
Things are breakable in the map, which is awesome. I am just annihilating
Sometimes
people. Oh, hey, here's the
Penta.
Hexa.
Oh, there you go.
Here's the Hexa. Ready? You're dead. Hexa. Boom.
Yeah.
Baby. Nice. Didn't even realize that was playing.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, man. I mean, you got a ton of different characters. It's really fun. There is no release date for the game just yet, but I gotta be honest, guys. This is one that I'm gonna be adding to my list, and I am gonna be playing.
Crawling away.
Yep. Yeah, we got Spider-Man's movement is crazy.
Venom, Groot.
Very fun. I mean, you can literally go crazy with the swings. Boom, boom, boom. Wrap them up. Hit them. And then we got the Venom team up ability here. Get him. Yeah, swinging around, going crazy, dog. Yeah,
And then,
yeah.
So you see that red car looking thing? That's your escort, right?
Yes. Yep. Right now we're trying to capture the point to escort it. I just ulted and got a double kill right there. And then we wrap Groot up, get him, punch him, get him. Goodbye. Little punch action, then I'm out. See you later, nerds. Yeah. ended up playing with Spider-Man a pretty good long time. He's real fun. But I started playing with Scarlet Witch yesterday. Oh my God.
Really?
Oh, dude. If you use her, I don't know what it is, the third ability for you, the E for me, for her, you start off with the E and you fly up and then you hold spacebar, which would be, I guess, jump for you. And she like levitates and like falls down slow, but you literally can just
Just be massacring shit.
Crazy stuff
with your regular attacks.
But when you hit your E, you're invisible. They can't hit you at all. So you fly back up. When that happens and you go back up, hey, surprise, bitches, I'm Scarlet Witch. Goodbye. So sick, dude.
Dang.
So much fun. I can't wait for the full game to come out. The leaked list of characters, I was reading them off yesterday, and god damn, it sounds like a good old list.
Yeah,
baby.
yeah. There's a lot of people, and then we had speculation with adding that many people that they might start including band phases.
Yeah, which would be cool.
Which would be cool too.
I would be into that, especially in comp. Comp's pretty crazy, guys. I mean, I think it's just because everybody's on the game right now that is mostly playing probably comp just to like see what it's like and stuff. So,
Fair.
I mean, bronze lobbies are crazy.
Okay.
But God, sorry. I even like drank some of my Monster to wake up. I'm having a good time with it. I think it's a lot of the stuff in the game is surprisingly balanced. There hasn't been one character where I'm like, oh yeah, we need this person on our team because they're OP as fuck. Like, so I really like how the team up based stuff is. If you pick certain characters, you get a buff like together. And I think that I think it's got a potential to wipe Overwatch off the map.
Damn.
I really do. I don't think there's not really too many things else out there like Overwatch, other than like, you know, obviously Team Fortress 2 is the you know, OG for that kind of gameplay with like escorting and all that stuff. But I would say the only other thing out there that's like that is like Paladins, and this is a game that I truly do think has the potential to do some really wild stuff and get a lot of money.
Well, we know that there was a lot of attention on it because getting keys is not easy.
Oh my God, no, it's not. If you get a key and you're trying to get your homies in the game, there is an invite code that you can send out at 8 p.m. Every night until August 5th to get your homies in the game. But you only get one.
Right.
So get your homie in the game, and then when they get in the game, get them to invite up, all that good stuff. But all in all, that's what I was playing. I actually streamed for, you know, I think it was like 4 hours each stream that I did for Marvel Rivals. I was trying to get everybody to at least get their eyes on the game. Had some pretty good reception of that as well, so that was good. And you know, it's been a fun week with the game, and you know, I'm gonna be sad when the beta goes away.
True.
So yeah, man.
Trying to open all of my links.
That Samurai Jack thing, you don't even have to worry about that, dude, to be honest. It's like not even like a good trailer. It's just like here's Samurai Jack in game swinging his sword. Like, yeah, seriously. It's not even a big deal. Not even a big deal.
Damn. All right. Woo. Bum, bum, bum. All right. Let's get this set up. Get it going.
Yes, sir.
Get our first thing over here.
Oh, boy.
You know what time it is.
That's awesome, man.
It's trailer time, baby.
All right, run it.
Run it. Joker. Folie à deux. So it's my TV.
Wow.
Get ready for the Judgment Day. He's like, yeah, you know it. October 4th.
Damn. That is coming up quick.
It's true. Been a long time wait.
That's phew, that's gonna be good, man.
Look good. I don't want to see any more.
Me either.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We had this discussion earlier. I think that was enough. I know, I guess, a little bit of what's happening as far as the continuation of the plot from the first movie. I think this is gonna, be a straight continuation. I just like to see how it evolves, because there's definitely some things in there where I'm like, is this a hallucination like the first movie?
I don't know.
Or what? And yeah, so it's very intriguing, but I'm definitely here for it. I liked what I saw from Lady Gaga.
Me too.
I don't see how I'm any kind of negatives that are out there just because she's in there and it's music related.
No.
Don't care.
Everything that I saw, I liked. I thought it interesting take on the musical numbers. I'm here for it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready to see more.
And it goes to like their choice of music too. Very fitting. The whole world smiles with you and all that kind of deal. I think it's going to be a good film, just like the first one was. So
yeah,
excited. It seems like there's going to be a lot more action though.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah,
less psychological thriller and more actiony. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. Either way, I'm here for it.
Definitely. October 4th.
Yes, sir.
Catch it. Catch it. Okay, cool. Well, let me get the next. Would you mind minimizing, please? Thank you. Appreciate it. All right. This next thing here, I watched last night. I was shown last night. You have you seen it?
I haven't.
You have not seen it. Do you know what it's about?
Yes.
Okay.
I know what the manga's about.
Okay. This is right up your alley.
Oh, I know. It's like Berserk.
Oh, it's right up your alley. So, without further ado, see what I did there? Fully ado. Chaos raining down in the world. Demons run rampant on the streets, destroying humanity. Oh no. Who can stop them? There is only one. Poor Chicky! No! One brave rooster! Yeah. He's powering up.
Damn!
Right? He's like, oh!
Let's go! Damn! Damn, he looks badass.
Just wait. Yeah!
I'm here for it.
I told you it's right there for you.
I'm here for it.
One cock to save the world, baby! Rooster Fighter!
I like it.
Anime coming soon.
That's dope.
Got to throw that in the anime suggestions thread there for the Discord. Speaking of which, join that Discord. A lot of shenanigans go down up in there.
That's true.
But yeah, that's
it.
pretty intense.
I'm into it.
It's like there's some Attack on Titans type vibe with the big giant guys to me.
Yeah.
You had some Dragon Ball type
The art
energy
style
blast.
is like darker feeling too. Yeah.
Gritty.
Yeah.
Gritty. All right. So
I like it.
The gritty. The next one. Is
Now
right
this I'm excited for.
here. Oh, I bet you are, because again, this is right up your alley.
Bandai Namco.
I got trust in you, Bandai. For something.
Bandai Namco Filmworks.
Click,
Shit
click,
look
click.
like Armored Core.
Yeah, it does.
Principality of Zeon. We came to take Earth away from you. They're gonna do whatever they can to stop us.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this looks ridiculous.
Our mission was to defend the base, not get revenge. They've got armor we can't smash.
Oh no.
Bringing weapons that cut right through our front.
Oh no.
Federation's new mobile suit. This could turn the tide of the war.
When you face the Gundam, you're gonna wish you had a Saga in front of you. I can promise you.
The defense you say will just come back and kill my people, Doc.
I'll save anyone on the battlefield. That includes you.
We're evolving into a species that can understand the true intent behind actions. New type ability is emerging. We all have our duties.
Ting.
You know that, Alfie.
Alfie.
I will stop the Gundam.
Requiem for Vengeance.
Shit looks pretty
Gundam.
good.
So are the Gundams the bad guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, the Gundams have always been
I don't know.
the bad guys. Like, yeah, well, you're just rooting for them.
Gotcha.
Because they're against the government, like the world, the like galactic government. Fight the power.
Taking them Gundams down.
Yes, sir.
But that does look cool.
Yeah, it does.
I didn't know it was a show.
yeah,
Because it looked video gamey.
yeah, no, it's
And
a
that's
show.
I was like, oh, this is
CGI
some
show.
crazy cutscenes, but it's all cutscenes. So we just took the gameplay out the game.
Yeah, I'm into it.
Basically, it's Thor Ragnarok. A lot of cutscenes in that game.
True.
But yeah. No, cool. Yeah, it looked really good, and it's nice to see a revival of the Gundam series.
Oh yeah.
Who? This one here does not need a revival. Transformers 1, baby!
Garbage.
Hey, it's almost like the trailer we just watched looked infinitely better than this. This is definitely kid oriented.
Message from the surface. Fantastic. It's time to show them we are more than meets the eye. A cave with teeth. Nothing scary about that.
Uh-huh. Okay. That's Transformers 1.
So you mean to tell me that you guys can't make a movie with the big budget, with the humans, all that? You can't make that movie. You got to make it cartoony and like for kids. This is the movie that I've been talking about, that I've been wanting.
Oh, I know it. I know.
This is what you guys decided to do? Wow.
Yep.
Wow. Whew. Good thing I'm not a Transformers fan anymore.
Yeah, you know, and one thing that gets me on this, and it doesn't have to make sense, I guess, but if they're on Cybertron, right? It's OG shit. Why are they transforming into cars? How do they know what a car is?
I mean, originally in Cybertron, they just transformed into like vehicles, like where it was like they were like, futuristic vehicles.
Not their like.
Wasn't like
Earth
a
counterpart.
Chevy Tundra or whatever the fuck. You know, like it was just like this is a
not
car.
the Peterbilt.
It was like
yeah. Camaro.
And Megatron could transform into like a gun.
Right.
That's what he could transform into. So.
I got a finger for you. Hey, that's what you're doing to the fans.
Yeah.
Some kind of being going, here, take this transform power that you don't have, and you're being made fun of because you can't transform, but now you can.
It's cool, man. Good job.
Same with Wiki.
It's cool, man.
Yeah, Chris Hemsworth as your Optimus Prime. And
yeah. I'm not hype on it. Not hype. Doesn't look good.
No, and oh God, yeah, just the voice actors. They're not voice actors; they're just actors. Chris Hemsworth, Scarlett Johansson, Keegan-Michael Key, John Hamm, Lawrence Fishburne, Steve Buscemi. Really? Okay, that's what we got.
Yeah, sweet,
Got it. I got it. Don't worry about it. Optimus Prime. Unbelievable. Well, if that wasn't disappointing enough for you, what we got here will surely do the trick. Been waiting for a long time for this, baby.
3 minutes. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Give me the meat. Give it to me raw.
Ooh.
Ding ding. August 29th.
I'm afraid, Durin. Every soul in Middle Earth is in peril. Will you abandon them to their doom?
August 29th, baby.
Not a bad cut trailer.
No, I agree.
Sauron doing more Sauron-y things I like.
Yeah, I can't really say there was anything in there that I was really opposed to.
No.
Other than like it's seeming that Galadriel's interrogation is towards the beginning because we just saw the events of the last episode and Halbrand escapes and all that, right? So she's getting interrogated. Who is this man? And all that. Oh, he deceived me. Blah, 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 blah. But then later on, which was earlier in the trailer, her putting on the ring and saying that it's guiding her and all that. So I guess it's the seduction of the ring somehow. We'll see that. Maybe some whispery type stuff. But how do you go from a conviction of, he betrayed me and I know who he is because I saw him there and he did all this stuff and he dipped, right? He basically gave me his plan and dipped. How do you go back on that? I don't
know.
That's so it comes because it's gonna come down to the writing and we've been fooled with trailers before, but yes, that looked relatively good.
Yeah.
It looked like there was a decent amount of action in it.
Yeah.
Balrog was Tom Bombadil's in it. Yeah, right. So there's some pros, there's some cons. Gandalf in the desert. Possibly Saruman.
No.
Well, you saw the Palantir.
That's the dad of one of those peeps from. It's. I forget them.
Numenor.
Yeah, he's like with the king.
Oh, it's that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, it's that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's Saruman.
No.
Maybe it is.
No.
You never know.
It's not Saruman.
You never know.
Ugh, God. Don't let
all
it
of
be
his hair
Saruman.
turns white.
God. All right.
All right. Well, either way.
Looks interesting.
The 29th of August, which is also coming up real quick, which will be right on the tail end of House of the Dragon. So we'll be hopping in from one fantasy to another.
Good on them for not doing it against House of the Dragon.
They learned.
Yeah, they
did.
learned. They were like, all right, y'all are the better one.
But I think that House of the Dragon moved up. Because I felt like they were both in August last year.
Either way, whoever decided to either move it up or push it back, you guys are wise.
It's good on them.
I don't think you release both of these
at the same time.
No.
Hey, at least you can rest easy that on this ad here for Hulu Disney Plus Disney bundle, now with ad-free Disney Plus and Hulu, you can get them both. Smack dab in the middle of the advertisement is Poor Things. So there you go.
Love it.
Whoa! Rest easy. Yeah, I'm not sure. This is an exclusive clip of Katie Sackhoff from Comic-Con 2024. It's a bad freeze frame. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Watchmen,
Whoa, Katie!
Watchmen Chapter 1. It's Katie Sackhoff.
There we go.
Baby. Nice.
Animated Watchmen film. Chapter 1 comes out on digital August 13th and 4K August 27th.
We need a little bit more time for that 4K.
And it's exclusive clip from
We're still rendering it.
So sit back, enjoy, and look for Chapter 2 later this year. And as always, have an awesome Comic-Con.
Peace out.
We have something really special for you tonight. In his first live interview, let's have a hand for Dr. Manhattan himself, Dr. John Osterman. So, what's up, Doc? Forgive the levity, Doctor, but the news overseas has everyone a little tense. So, before I throw you to our hungry reporters here tonight, let me kick things off with this. If the Reds act up in Afghanistan, are you prepared to enter hostilities?
There is no situation in Afghanistan currently requiring my attention.
If I can jump in. Doug Roth, Nova Express. Dr. Osterman, do you remember Wally Weaver? The newspapers called him Dr. Manhattan's buddy. He died of cancer in '71.
I remember. I attended Wally's funeral.
How about Edgar W. Jacoby, a.k.a. Moloch? You and he battled it out many times over the years. Do you know he's also battling terminal cancer?
No, I did not know that. I would rather
And
not.
are you aware that Janie Slater, with whom you were romantically linked for several years, is suffering from lung cancer?
No, I wasn't told.
Or that she has 6 months to live. I recently interviewed Miss Slater. The story's hitting the streets right now.
What are you suggesting?
John, Doug has reports of over 2 dozen of our former citizens who have been similarly afflicted.
No.
Do you have
No.
to these allegations.
Do you think you gave Miss Slater cancer by sleeping with her?
Damn.
How does it feel knowing you may have doomed hundreds of people?
Oh, they're gone. Okay. How do you feel?
So
I don't have as much attachment to Watchmen.
I think that the property is. I know Alan Moore's probably screaming at the TV when he sees stuff like this, but I mean, I think it's cool to have it in animated form. In my opinion, though, they've already done this over. It's just literally a different animation style. If you want a good watch, just watch the Zack Snyder film.
Yeah. It's not animated.
Yeah, well, if you want an animated version, there's literally an animated Watchmen movie on Max.
Oh, okay.
Just go and watch it.
I thought they did a series too, didn't they?
That takes place after the movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, or it's
Gotcha.
supposed to. So, I loved it though. I thought it was great.
Yeah, I mean, I can't say that watching that I was super compelled.
No.
That was,
Well, I just seen the scene done better in live action. Yeah.
The intercutting too between the fighting was weird to me.
But that's literally the scene from the Watchmen movie. That's what's like going on during that scene. Again, it's just done better in the movie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The pacing, it was weird, or maybe are they trying to do the one-for-one shot recreation and animation?
I guess. That's why I say like I'm not a fan.
Right.
Like I'll watch the Zack Snyder film. I don't need to have a cartoon version of it.
Fair, yeah, because what else are you bringing to the table other than it being animated? Don't know. Last thing that we've got that we can touch on here, make it big. The Boys is getting a Soldier Boy and Stormfront prequel series called Vought Rising.
I'm all about it.
Yeah, I mean, I can't say I'm not here for any of the Boys content, because I am. They knocked it out of the park with Gen V. The Boys is still going strong for me, so yeah, I feel like they're in good hands. Just don't know what they do.
Yeah, I don't know.
Not sure.
I don't know, but I'm here for it. I'm into it.
Yep, do it.
Yeah,
we'll see. I think that's all we really got for you today. Oh wait, no.
Oh, I was gonna say, bitch.
There's two more.
Oh no!
I didn't get to open the stuff. See,
yeah, you better be putting that Uzumaki.
Nah, we're done.
What?
We're out. We're over.
You're beat.
It's we've had enough. We had enough for today.
Well, I've had it. Oh God, I don't know if I want to watch this.
Yeah, see, you ask and you shall receive.
Yeah.
We got more for you. Borderlands. Kevin Hart.
You come in search of the secret lost vault of Pandora.
You ready to kick some ass?
Okay, let's go.
Hey.
Catch.
If the legends are true, I'm the only one who can open the vault. What are you doing?
Follow me this way. I have a tremendous sense of
through this.
I'm into it just because I like Borderlands. I definitely don't think that this is gonna be like an amazing movie or anything.
Didn't look like that to me.
No.
And I have not played any of the Borderlands stuff, so
the Borderlands, especially just 1 and 2, are like dear to my heart. But it looks like they got the aesthetic landed down on the vibe of it.
Okay.
The comedy seems like it's pretty on point for the series, like for Borderlands. It's silly like this. But I mean, as far as like, you know, oh my god, I can't wait for them. Nah, it's just your run-of-the-mill
video game movie.
Yeah, it doesn't have like, see, but that's the thing is like, I don't know, I kind of felt that way about Sonic, like the movie at
From
first.
the trailer.
Yeah, and then when I watched it, I was like, wow, this movie has a lot more charisma than I thought. And then I watched the second one, was like, oh my god, I love this franchise, like I need it. So
I mean, Sonic's a little different because I have an association with Sonic, or at least I know more of Sonic.
Sure.
With Borderlands, you're gonna have to compel me on the characters because I don't know them.
Yeah.
And that's the line that you have to walk with these properties, is appeasing the fans, but then also, you know, having them compelling for your normies.
For normies, yeah, I agree.
So good luck with that. I'm not interested.
Yeah,
watch it.
fair.
I'll watch it,
Yeah.
but I definitely no real pull for me.
Yeah, that's fair.
Even the comedy was like, nah.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's pee. It's in my mouth.
Speaking of pee, let me pee real quick.
Oh,
wait, load up the next
okey-dokey.
one. Give me 2 seconds.
Sega Genesis, the ultimate action system. And then he buys Mortal Kombat, the arcade edition, and the all-new Shinobi 3, and Marvel's X-Men. Now, things are pretty much okay.
Wow. Yeah, I mean. Copy that. Wow. Copy that.
All right, everybody, we're back. We here.
Yes, sir.
We've got a couple more trailers for you. And then we'll be getting out your hair. So, just moving on. We got next Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2. Second. Official Tyranid Swarms trailer. This is exactly what I just said. Oh my god, there's so many. Feel like Helldivers.
Yeah, 100%.
That's a lot of them. That is A ton.
Looks like a fun game.
I never played any of those Warhammer games either, so.
That one's the only one that looks like really, really good to me.
Really?
I've played like a Vermintide and stuff like that, but as far as like a game goes where it's like you go in your homies just fuck shit up, yeah.
That's what that looked like,
Yeah,
for sure.
it's fun.
All right, what do we got next? We got Arcane Season 2.
Very hype about this.
Stealth mission.
I knew it was Heimerdinger. Motherfucker.
Don't you essentially own this place?
The brambleback has left the jungle.
You do realize code phrases don't work when you make them up on the spot.
There you go.
I like it. I know that Arcane comes out soon. I'm so excited for Arcane Season 2, man.
I still haven't seen Season 1.
We gotta watch it. Very good. Oh,
League of Legends.
This though, that we have queued up. This comes out September 28th. Oh, I'm watching this every week that it comes out.
They're dropping it all on the same day.
No, they're not.
Oh yeah.
It's week to week. They said
One episode.
No, they said one episode. It'll premiere during, I think, like nighttime Friday or something like that, and then the next day it'll be on Max.
Gotcha. That's how they doing it. Okay.
This shit looks wild. Strap yourself in.
We'll see. Checking it out. I drew a circle. The spirals. Spiral. Oh. Spiral. Didn't understand the word of that one.
He says, "Come join me in the spiral."
Okay. Coming to Toonami. Is there more? Kind of.
Nah.
Not really. But yeah, I mean, it's looking pretty wild. Let's see this again. How the hell did you figure out what that says?
I've read the subtitles.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, I'm not hearing this at all.
No, it's in Japanese.
I figured as much. That's what, wait a minute.
I think when we watch it, it's going to be in Japanese.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, as long as I have subtitles, because there was none on there this time.
I cannot wait for that.
Uzumaki.
That looks so good.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
love the style. It something about that being in black and white, where I'm like, I'd like to see more animes like this.
That and the audio was really good.
Oh yeah, the sound design and everything. It was really good.
Check it out.
Yeah, yeah. Pretty cool. Yes, I'm very excited about that anime. That looks incredible.
Something about spirals, and there's a lot of them.
Yeah, it's think like cosmic.
Is this a sequel to the Acolyte? They had a little spiral
on their forehead. Yeah, it might be.
Power of one, power of two. Nobody walks alone.
Yeah.
Nobody goes those trails. I wonder if we'll get any of that in season 2.
Help me.
Help. Yeah, it looked like some people need some help in the show.
Yeah.
They need a little bit. Some girl's hair was going a little wild there for a second.
Yep. Yeah. Spirals everywhere. Spirals in the soup. Spirals everywhere.
It's pie all over again.
Yeah. Kind of.
Yeah.
Similar vibes, kind of. Yeah.
Black and white.
Yeah. Yeah, and some thrilling stuff going on.
Seemed like it. Yeah, I'm interested to check it out. So September 28th. We've got some coming up for you.
Yeah, for sure.
Once House of the Dragon's out, you're gonna get Rings of Power starting back up. We'll have this coming in the end of September. We got Beetlejuice coming up.
Yeah,
there's a whole bunch.
Yeah,
so
it's gonna
we
be
have to get that list together. Yeah, get it all squared away.
Yeah, the list. Oh God.
Love it.
Yeah, we're gonna
love
have
it,
to
and
start
that's only getting
compiling.
us closer to our end of the year.
That's true.
That's going to be another grand old time doing another
that
ranking
was so
series.
much fun last time.
I agree. I agree. You're gonna have to do it all over again.
Yeah.
Which means we have to go back and get our list compiled.
Yeah. Oh God.
No.
Yeah, it's gonna be quite.
We at least had a list the last time.
Well, we added to it. It was a lot of movies that we had written down that we like. It was kind of like a checklist of like, this is what we're going to be watching. So we just got to compile everything that we have watched and
go back in time.
Yeah. Damn.
Yep.
Oh my God. Yikes.
Rings of Power Season 2 gonna be on the list, baby.
It will be. Unfortunately.
Yeah. No 2025 business. It's 2024.
Ugh. God.
That's what I thought you said a couple weeks ago. When I
What?
said Rings of Power, you said it's 2025.
I think I was like more so kidding, like being like, we don't have to worry about that until 2025.
No, it's here. It's
like
coming
right
quick.
now.
Coming quick. Give me the meat. Give it to me raw. Give me the meat. Give it to me raw. What's going to be the next catchphrase from that?
I don't know. Oh God. I don't even want to think about it.
I do. I can't wait.
Nice.
I cannot wait. But like I said, the trailer definitely looked decent. So
yeah,
I'm gonna give it a chance. I will.
Me too.
I will. But
too.
don't get angry when I start laughing.
I won't get angry.
Nah.
Not me. They
Not
might.
you. Yeah.
Rings of Power might.
True. Big facts. All right. Well, I think that's what we got for you today.
Yeah, man.
So
good episode.
Yeah.
I get
big facts. Big facts.
Oh yeah.
We'll catch you guys next week. We're gonna have season episode 7, House of the Dragon. I don't know what else. I can't see them dropping too many other trailers for stuff because this was a lot.
Yeah. Maybe we'll be able to do like Pearl and Maxine.
Oh yeah. Maxine. Yep. That's a good one.
Yeah. And there's a couple other things here and there. I'm sure if we go to compile our list together, we'll probably miss a bunch of crap.
Yeah.
And it'll be like, oh man, we never watched it, damn. So, and then we'll watch it. So
it's true.
But yeah.
Coolio.
All in all, we'll be here next week.
Oh, actually.
Are you out?
Ocean City.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
So
we'll be here
the following week.
2 weeks from now.
The following week. Yeah, or maybe do a digital one. We'll see.
I mean, at the end of the day, if you can't do it, then it's not a big deal. I can do like a stream of games or something. I don't know.
Something.
It's fine.
We'll
work
have
it out.
we'll have
It's
something
all
for
good.
you.
No worries.
All right. Well, but until next time. Peace out. Peace.
Where's the time machine? Where is anything? Where?
Please don't go. It's great having you here.